Ever feel like you're working hard, but your bank account just isn't growing? You're saving, you're budgeting, but you're still stuck in the same financial spot. What if I told you that the real problem isn't how much you earn, but some sneaky, hidden habits that are quietly draining your wealth? These are the habits most people don't even realize they have, and they could be the very things holding you back from financial freedom. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, we're going to expose 5 of these money traps. And I promise at least one of them will make you say, wow, that's totally me. Let's get started. First up, the habit of just-in-case spending. This one is so subtle. It sounds responsible, right? I'll buy this now just in case I need it later. This is on sale, I'll stock up just in case. Whether it's extra kitchen gadgets, clothes for an event that might happen one day, or a dozen notebooks because they were a bargain, this habit is a budget killer disguised as smart planning. The reality is, most of these just-in-case items end up collecting dust. They clutter our homes and our lives. The problem isn't the single purchase, it's the mindset. It's a mindset rooted in a fear of missing out or a fear of future scarcity. So you buy things you do need right now with money you could be using for something far more important, like investing or paying down debt. Think about it. How much money is currently sitting in your closet or your garage in the form of just-in-case items? That's not savings, that's frozen cash. The solution? Implement a 30-day rule. If you want to buy something that isn't an immediate necessity, wait 30 days. If you still want it and have a clear, immediate use for it after a month, then consider it. Most of the time, the urge will have passed, and you'll have saved yourself from another unnecessary purchase. It's about shifting from reactive buying to intentional living. The second habit keeping you poor is what I call lifestyle creep. This is the silent financial quicksand. It happens when your income increases, and slowly, without you even noticing, your spending increases right along with it. You get a raise, and suddenly you're eating out more. You get a bonus, and you decide you deserve a more expensive car. That small apartment that was once perfectly fine now feels cramped. Each upgrade seems small and justified on its own. A little more on rent, a bit more on groceries, a slightly better subscription plan. But when you add them all up, you realize you're no better off financially than you were before the raise. You're still living paycheck to paycheck, just a more expensive version of it. You've inflated your lifestyle instead of inflating your savings or investments. This is why you hear stories of people earning 6 figures who are drowning in debt. It's not about the income. It's about the creep. The way to combat this is to make a plan before the money arrives. The next time you get a raise or a bonus, decide right then and there what percentage of that new money will go directly to savings, investments, or debt repayment. Pay your future self first. Automate it. Send 50% or more of that new income straight to a separate account before you even have a chance to get used to it. This way, you can enjoy a small lifestyle upgrade while ensuring the majority of your raise actually works to build your wealth. Coming in at number 3 is a big one: neglecting financial education. We live in an age with unlimited information at our fingertips, yet so many of us treat our finances like a mystery we can't solve. We think it's too complicated, too boring, or something only experts can understand, so we avoid it. We don't read books about personal finance, we don't listen to podcasts about investing. We don't even really understand the terms of our own retirement accounts. This ignorance is incredibly expensive. Not knowing the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional 401k could cost you tens of thousands of dollars in taxes over your lifetime. Not understanding compound interest means you're missing out on the single most powerful wealth-building tool in history. Relying on a bank's savings account, which often pays less than the rate of inflation, means you are literally losing money every single day. Your purchasing power is decreasing. Being financially illiterate is like trying to navigate a foreign country without a map or a translator. You're going to get lost, and you're going to get taken advantage of. The fix is simpler than you think. You don't need a degree in finance. Start small. Commit to reading one personal finance article a week. Listen to a reputable financial podcast during your commute. Watch YouTube videos like this one that break down complex topics into simple, actionable steps. Spend just 30 minutes a week learning about money. The return on that small investment of time will be monumental. Knowledge is not just power. In finance, it's profit. The fourth habit is a modern-day plague: the subscription trap. How many services are you subscribed to right now? Streaming platforms, music apps, meal kits, software, gym memberships you don't use, monthly boxes of stuff you don't need. Each one seems like a small, insignificant amount. $9.99 here, $14.99 there. It's painless. And that's the point. Companies have perfected the art of the small, recurring charge because they know you're less likely to notice it. But these tiny leaks can sink a ship. Let's do some quick math. 5 subscriptions at an average of $15 a month. That's $75 a month. That's $900 a year. Now, what if you invested that $900 every year? And finally, the fifth and perhaps most damaging habit, surrounding yourself with the wrong financial circle. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This is especially true when it comes to your finances. If your friends are constantly encouraging you to spend money, you don't. If their idea of a good time always involves expensive dinners, lavish trips, and buying the latest gadgets, it's going to be incredibly difficult for you to get ahead. Peer pressure doesn't end in high school. There's a subtle, unspoken pressure to keep up. This is the keeping up with the Joneses effect, but on a micro-personal level. When your best friend gets a new car, you start looking at new cars. When your coworkers all go on a fancy vacation, you feel like you should too, even if it means putting it on a credit card. You start to normalize overspending because everyone around you is doing it. Their bad habits become your bad habits. This doesn't mean you need to ditch all your friends. But it does mean you need to be aware of the influence they have on you. And more importantly, you need to proactively seek out a different kind of circle. Find a money buddy, someone who is also on a journey to financial freedom. Join online communities or local meets focused on investing or frugal living. Talk openly about your financial goals with your partner or a trusted friend who shares your values. When you surround yourself with people who are saving, investing, and making smart money choices, those behaviors become your new normal. Their good habits will rub off on you, providing encouragement, accountability, and inspiration. Your environment shapes your actions, so design an environment that supports your financial success. So there you have it. 5 subtle habits that could be sabotaging your financial future. Just in case spending, lifestyle creep, neglecting financial education, the subscription trap, and having the wrong financial circle. The first step to fixing a problem is recognizing you have one. I hope this video has been a wake-up call. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Sharing it can be the first step towards changing it. Remember, building wealth isn't about one big win. It's about the small, consistent, positive habits you build every single day. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content to help you master your money and live a richer life. See you in the next one.